So here we have the Cobra Ice Cutter. Lots and lots of detail on it. Quite a few play features on it as well. Start out here with the very evil menacing battering ram snowplow right there. It's got a non-working tooled detailed winch right there. And then the treads that we were talking about that look like big massive chainsaws. A few Cobra stickers spread out. A couple right there. And a couple right there and on the other side. Big, huge, almost Batmobile tumbler type wheel in the back. Really nice. I really like it sometimes when they add both types of treads and wheels to vehicles. It just, I think, bumps up the cool factor. And then you also have this working sort of back and forth windshield wiper right here. They've actually put some detail into the plastic too, because you can see where it looks almost like it's actually taken off some of the frost and the ice off the windshield. It's really nice. This one I just kind of don't know if it's just to add to the cool factor, or maybe this is, you know, while he's at a certain part in the attack. But there's no coverage on any of these other windows. They're all open. So maybe he's just got him down for whatever reason. And then we have the gun here, that if we do get to see the Hiss drone attack scout vehicle, this is actually that gun that is used on that vehicle. So this is the first time that it's been used, and hopefully not the last time. But it does have some elevation to it. It's got two different elevations to it. So you can go this way and down, or you can have it all the way down and then up and all that. So he can really target almost anything, anywhere in his path with this gun. And it also swivels all the way. Would have been nice if there could have been some missiles or something on the treads right there, but it's alright. I mean, the main reason that this is used supposedly is just to clear out ice and snow. And then while they're doing that, if they happen to be attacked, then that's why they've got this weapon right here. But it's not really something that I see Cobra taking into battle. You know, they do have the Cobra Hiss, and they have the Cobra Wolf. So there's a lot of other vehicles in the past that we've gotten, you know, with the 80s line and everything. So here's how the canopy opens. It opens from the front, doesn't open from the back. And then it's kind of good that this is just a generic serpent, you know, snow serpent officer, or whatever you want to use it for. But Dave, one of Three Knights, was mentioning how he likes vehicles that you can actually see the figures in. So that's one good thing about having all the windows open and it being a clear canopy and all that kind of stuff. But with him being a simple figure, I think once you get him in there, you probably would just leave him in there. Because to get him in there, you have to turn him sideways, or at least this is how I had to do it to get him in. And then you have to push him down. And there's really no controls or even a sticker in there. So really not much room for him. So I think once you get him in there, you probably want to just keep this generic, simple figure in there. And then here's Destro, the other Arctic snow person that Cobra that we've actually gotten, and he'll go in there sideways, and then if you really push, you can probably get him to readjust, but that's pretty much as good as he goes in. But you know, if you're a kid, you're just playing with your toys, I don't think you're going to be too upset. And there's a look at the inside of the vehicle. So it's not really too detailed, it's just all white. But you know, once you got the figure in there, you're really not going to see much of this anyway. And I think that's pretty much all I can really say about the vehicle. Pretty detailed stickers, but not too many stickers. Lots of little play features, because you have this right here, and then the windshield right here, and the snow plow. But the main one, of course, is those treads. So let's go ahead and show you how those work. So here's the insert that comes inside of the box, and you've got some explosions in the background, and there's even a helicopter on this side. It doesn't really look like a G.I. Joe helicopter or anything. It might be a Cobra one, but you can kind of just make up your mind. It doesn't have to be any certain one, like in some of the artwork where they've actually showed the Dragon Hawks XH1. Now it comes in a box like, you know, this. But then you can spread it out all the way if you really want to, because there's this extra flap down here. And so if you really want it flat out completely, it doesn't really look that out of place. I mean, yeah, you'd have to have some vehicle or something on it, but right there, that's how it is, all flat. But what they suggest you do on the instructions and everything is that you take these little tabs right here and you stick the tab in there, and then also on this side too. And then they also suggest that you tape it down. And that's what it looks like when it's put together the way they say to do it. But again, if you have a vehicle on it or anything like that, you don't have to tape it down. I think it looks great either this way, or as I was saying, if you want to fit more stuff on your shelf, more stuff on your display, that's what it looks like. Try and get you a close-up of that. So that's basically what it looks like right there. So if you put a figure or a vehicle or something on there, if you really don't want to see that, here's a close-up of the artwork of the diorama. Some explosions, some ice and snow covered mountains. But really, really great that they've included this. They pretty much started doing dioramas in the 25th anniversary line, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, it wasn't as detailed as this where you could actually put it together and everything, but all the box inserts had artwork on them inside as well. So when it was a window box, I think that was cool that they didn't just skimp and stick just a background in there. They actually did stick some artwork and everything in there. But with this one, just how the sun is really coming off really great, and all the different shading and everything like that, it's just very, very good. So very cool to have these, especially when I get more room on the shelf and can display stuff.